We're from Brazil. We're from a different country, different culture. It's a completely different system in a way in terms of setting up your own business. I think for us, and you probably would agree with that, in Brazil, entrepreneurship seems to be something more embedded in our culture because there's so many people in Brazil that run their own business.
Yeah.
Making profit and a living out of it is a different story, but
Yeah.
they run their business in Brazil. And I think in my case, for example, my experience, I set up my first business when I was 19.
Okay,
So it was a short-lived business. It was just before I started law school, and very interesting experience. And that gave me that little hope that one day in the future, when I was, I don't know, ready, I would set up my own.
So can I ask a personal question? Because I quite like you said that about law degree. My partner is a lawyer, and obviously you have that law degree behind you.
Yes.
So that's great because you need that on a business.
Well, that has been a very, very helpful tool, I would say, because of course, when you decide to set up the business, you have all the formalities, of forming the company, and you've got all this, these things, the paperwork that you need to do. So obviously being a lawyer, it was very helpful.
Yeah.
And that's one point I actually ask myself sometimes for the people that want to do something like this.
What's your background?
Where do they start? Because if they don't have perhaps that knowledge, obviously they need to do their own research, but sometimes it's not that easy to find information. But yes, being a lawyer, and also obviously the contracts we have with suppliers and, the policies we have within our online store and all of that.